Arkansas Tech, give much respect. 100 years of excellence, now what's next? Time to start thinking about the future at hand. Serving education all across the land. Academics to athletics and all in between. Become a woman boy and you see what I mean to say.
Kagan Walls, 23-year-old at Arkansas Tech University, graduating with my master's in liberal arts. There are three emphases. There's the social science, the communications, the fine arts. I chose to do communications because I like to openly communicate through forms of media, person to person, public relations, things like that. So what I did with my degree was I focused on Western culture and media because it helps me in a public relations kind of field.
I'm John Cotton.
All right, and how old are you?
I'm 62.
62.
I will be 62 in July, so that's close enough. So I'm interested in history, I'm interested in literature, interested in music. I play guitar and I sing in a jazz group. And I was able to, it surprised me. I didn't know I was going to do it until I got here and found out what was available, but I had a large concentration of Arkansas history classes. I've got family roots that go back in Arkansas, and I'd run out of ancestors, and so it sort of morphed into history.
Hi, my name is Catherine Martin. I'm going to be teaching full-time as a professor, hopefully, if that works out for me.
What do you want to teach?
Speech and theater.
Speech and theater.
Mm-hmm.
And how is the MLA program, how is that degree helping you with that?
It's really filling the gaps in some things that I needed some help in, particularly with technology and filming. I think that's something that could be really used in the theater, is developing commercials, publicity, for even on-stage use, for projections and that kind of thing. Being able to edit was a really big skill that I needed to have, and this helped me with it amazingly.
The MLA is really neat because you have to do a project, but you don't necessarily have to do a paper. You can do a creative writing project of some kind. You could do a screenplay, you could do a novel, a series of short stories, comics, anything, just as long as it falls within that creative writing parameter. You can do a research paper if you really want to, or you can take a test, which is our new option in the program.
I'm probably going to do, I've traced some songs that I heard my dad play when I was growing up in Washington State, but he's from Arkansas, and I've traced those songs back to their origins in 1930s old-time country music, but then looked at where those songs came from, find out that some of them came from the gospel music in Arkansas, and some came from, you can trace them back to minstrel roots back in the 1800s.
So you're doing a research paper?
Yes.
Project. Have you given thoughts to what your senior project's going to be yet?
Yes, my senior project is going to be directing a full-length play in the spring.
I did a screenplay. It's called Strange Far Places. It concerns, it's kind of a throwback to the old, like, Indiana Jones film trilogy, the adventure world or globe-trotting adventure films, and it has a supernatural horror twist to it because I grew up a fan of H.P. Lovecraft, as a lot of people in our generation have. And so it concerns the occult and the supernatural, and it's basically just a giant chase. And I'm hoping, with any luck, while I get a job doing something I like, I can finish it up and submit it, and who knows, you might be seeing it in theaters someday.
And just in case you're wondering who's behind the camera, it's me. My name is Brittany Hodges, and I'm currently a year into the Master's of Liberal Arts program. My focus is communications, and when I first started the program, it was more for writing. I was going for screenwriting and everything, but within a year of the program, I've gotten more into the film part of it. I've gotten more into directing and producing my own films, and I chose the Master's of Liberal Arts program because it fit me perfectly. I mean, I love that I was able to, choose my own degree. I wasn't just going to be limited to English classes or anything like that. Now, I came from an English background. I got my bachelor's in creative writing, but I wanted to be able to do something where I wasn't just taking English classes, which led me to the Master's of Liberal Arts degree. Now, I chose the communications more for the writing part of it in film, and I've taken more journalism classes than I can probably count. And I started out, not even knowing how to, edit film, how to hold a camera the right way. And within a semester, I was able to, learn all these different things and apply them to actual films that I have produced, directed, and published. I've put them on YouTube, and there's a link there that you click on if you want to see any more of my other work. I have some schoolwork, and then I have just some personal things. So click on those and hope you enjoy. But the Master's of Liberal Arts program provided me with the freedom to choose what I wanted to do. It provided me with a degree that I needed so that I could do what I want. And that's why we go to college, right? That's why we get our master's degrees. It's so that when we grow up and we become adults, we're doing what we want. And it helps if we get paid when we do it. I plan to, for my senior project, I plan to do something with film. I was thinking at first I want to do a screenplay, but now I'm thinking more I want to do something with the camera and actually shoot something. But the good thing is I have the flexibility to do that. And that's what the MLA program is. It allows you the flexibility to do what you need to lead you where you want to be. So, I don't know, I guess if I had to say anything to prospective students coming into tech and trying to figure out what they want to do, if you, choose the MLA program. I mean, you can shape it to fit what you want it to be. You can shape it to be the type of degree you want it or need it to be, because it's here, and it's a one-of-a-kind program where you are able to do that. So, hope this helps. Bye.